Hey everybody, so it's Adele again, and I want to introduce you to my office. This is our spirit light, and it goes off when someone is near. And if you know anything about how spirits work, sorry, my hand is really shaky today. If you know how they work, a lot of them work through electricity. So when Ron died, the day that we buried him, we were all our family was in the living room in Everett, Washington. See, they're trying to communicate. They're so cute. And the TV kept going off. Oh, there's the TV on. This is my favorite show, by the way. It's Mad Men, so you're going to have to watch it with me. Just kidding. So I'm going to try to hold this steady, okay? So, actually, it would be better if I just turned it off. Okay, there we go. So the TV kept going off, and so I kept getting up and turning it on, and we're like, Ron? So we know that he was trying to communicate with us. So I wanted to share with you, I don't have a picture of him in my room, but dang it. See, someone's trying to communicate right now, and I'm pretty sure it's my brother. See, after he died, and after certain other people died in my life, I had to learn how to speak their language. So when you have someone that's passed away, they want to talk to us, but they don't speak, they communicate. And what I found is they communicate with dimes, feathers, rainbows, lights, smells. And if you've had that happen to you, then definitely you have a loved one speaking to you. So when I turned 50, all this became very clear to me and apparent. It was just amazing. I thought I was going crazy. But I'm going to tell you a story about Ron. Gosh, oh, here's a picture of him. That's a picture of me and my brother and my dad when we were just little. So that's Ronnie. He's so cute, isn't he? Anywho, see, the light just keeps going off. I love it. The light is not always like this. A lot of times it's very calm, but today I asked the spirits to come share today and be here. And I think there's quite a few of them here today. So this is so cool. And now I know who it is. Okay, he just made it known to me. But you're going to have to figure that one out. It's either Ronnie, Christopher, or Maddie. Anywho, when Ron died, it was a real surprise to us, of course, because he was 29 and he was fit. And he was just amazing. And I think I'm going to turn it like this. Maybe that'll be better. Looks a little better, right? Okay. You can see my messy desk. So he was 29 and fit, and he was with his fiance. He died in a horrible car accident. And the night that we buried him, like, it was just, I'll share more about this later, but he wanted to say goodbye. And I don't share this very often, but I'm going to share it now because I think it happens more often than not. So I was sleeping. I was living in Utah at the time. I was 32 and he was 29. And I flew in for the funeral, all that and everything. And I want to tell you about the eulogy today too. That was awesome that I was able to ask to give. He, gosh, I lose my train of thought so quickly. He wanted to come say goodbye to all his sisters. So the night we buried him, I think it was the 9th of October. Was that right, Ronnie? The 9th? I don't remember. The 9th of October, 2002. And I had come home, to Everett, Washington. And I was sleeping on his couch that they brought home under his blanket. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I know, because I saw the clock in the family room. And so in my mind, my brother kept saying, you want to see me? You want to see me? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want to see you. Because that freaked me out. Usually spirits will freak people out because we hear about them on TV, on movies, like they're all evil. They're not. Just the evil ones are evil. So he said it 100 times because he was very persistent in life. Adele, you want to see me? You want to see me? I said, no. And I said once, yes. And to me, I thought that was a mistake. So what happened was it was in the corner of the family room. There was this white, bright light that came down. And I've never been petrified in fear, but I was. My body just went into shock. And so I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't move my body. I was literally paralyzed in fear. And I saw this figure in the corner. It was my brother. It was his figure. Like, it was white. It was white. And then it was gone. Oh my gosh, something just happened so cool on my phone. Wow. Wow, that was really cool. I'll tell you about that later. So I get up. I open my eyes and I was like, what the hell was that? And he's like, I just want to say goodbye. And I'm like, okay, bye. And, sometimes our loved ones don't get a chance to say goodbye in life, so they want to do it after they passed. And it's not scary. It was to me, but I honestly wish that would happen again. And it hasn't, because that was a special deal. That was his special deal. So the next morning I get up and I was freaked out. So I get up and I go in the living room in the kitchen with everybody getting ready. And I said, okay, everybody, I have an announcement. I said, Ron came to visit me last night. And I had another sister say, yeah, Ron came to visit me. And then I had another sister say, yeah, Ron came to visit me. Then another sister said, well, he didn't come visit me. And her husband said, well, he came to visit me. They're now divorced. But, and then my parents were like, well, he didn't come visit me. And I'm thinking he didn't go visit them because my parents were with Ron the time in Texas because he was in Texarkana at a hospital. He was in Dallas, I don't know. And they were there with him, but there was no one with him when he died, because he died like early in the morning. Very tragic story, but it's okay. It's okay, because I understand. And anyway, that's a cool story. So I don't want to make these too long, because I don't like listening to long people talk on video, but I'm going to show you a couple things